Hey everyone, hello. It is my first official day of spring break and I decided to stick to like my self-care regimen. I'm going to bake something because I need to bake at least one thing. I don't know, it keeps my skills up, keeps me on my toes. So today I'm going to be baking some cinnamon rolls, which I've never done before. And I'm going to make it even more tricky. I'm going to make tiramisu cinnamon rolls. Because I am for cinnamon rolls and for tiramisu. So you just need yeast, butter, sugar, milk, and 1 egg and all-purpose flour, which I have right here. So overall pretty simple ingredients. You also need water, which I'm gonna substitute for instant coffee, so you get like that coffee tiramisu vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and put a pot of coffee on the pot, learn the recipe, like seriously learn it, and then we're going to make our first attempt of the cinnamon roll. I have never made cinnamon rolls, as I've said, and substituting ingredients is probably not the best idea for me, but coffee will be my substitute for water, which I don't see as a problem. I see it as adding flavor. So it just got a lot more serious. I have to activate my yeast by having hot water, so I need to move fast. Didn't realize that. The coffee just finished brewing here, and I have a little bit extra, so I'm gonna pour in a glass for later. I add the milk and the water, or the milk and the coffee, in a small bowl and heat to 105, 115 degrees Fahrenheit. See, I don't have a food thermometer, so I'm going to assume I'm pretty dang close. Okay, and heat to 105, add a teaspoon of sugar along with the yeast. Teaspoon, I can do that. Set aside for about 5 to 10 minutes until the mixture gets foamy frothy. How do I do that without stirring it? Do I need to stir it? Does it get foamy frothy on its own? In my biology class, I'm in biology 1406 or 7. We are currently working with yeast and it's super exciting, except I really don't like labs. Don't let my lab professor hear that, but I really don't like labs. But the fun thing about it is that we are working with cerevisiae yeast. It's basically just regular baking yeast, and we're watching it grow by putting caffeine in it. So I'm kind of doing the same thing here. That's pretty cool. I'm making my experiment, but in edible form. All right, I just looked up a picture of activated yeast, and like when they say frothy, they mean frothy. So I don't know if I can put this in the microwave, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave because I don't think my yeast was hot enough. So I'm just put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. I'm so confused. Also, can this microwave go in the bowl? Can this bowl go in the microwave? Oh my God, I never know what's happening in my recipes. That's why they usually turn out not good. Next up, I'm melting the butter in the microwave. Ooh, so loud. I'm just gonna start with 15 seconds because I feel like that's all it might need. But it did say melted, so I might add a little bit more time to that. And I'm gonna check back in on the yeast because does that look foamy or frothy to you? Just keep those positive vibes coming in the comments. Leave a comment down below if you... Okay, I'm also adding in the sugar right now with the butter that I just added, and then you whisk to combine. Okay, my mom's back from walking the dogs, but I'm adding an egg into my yeast mixture and mixing that in all as well. For the final step to make the dough, all it says is add the dough little by little into the yeast mixture. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of that and hope that it turns into dough. All right, it's now nighttime, about 7, 8 o'clock, and I've let these cinnamon rolls sit and proof and rise in there for a little bit, and now I'm going to make my filling for inside the actual dough. And there's no recipes for how to do this, so I looked up like cinnamon cake, mascarpone, like whipped frosting type stuff, but not actually frosting. It's gonna be nice and creamy like tiramisu, and apparently all I need is cinnamon, sugar, and mascarpone and heavy whipping cream, I think. And You mix it all together in a cold bowl, which I have prepared in the freezer, and then it should turn into a nice little filling that I can put in my cinnamon roll batter in about 10 minutes. This is the mascarpone all whipped up, and now I'm going to make the heavy whipping cream. You're just gonna put the heavy whipping cream in a chilled bowl and mix it until there's stiff peaks, and then you're gonna fold the whipped cream into the mascarpone until it's combined. Sounds easy enough. I put my whipped cream and my bowl in the freezer, so they're both nice and chilly. So my whipped cream mixture is all ready to be folded. So I went ahead and grabbed a spatula, and I'm gonna go ahead and fold in my whipped cream into the mascarpone cinnamon sugar mixture. I will be real honest, guys. Most of the recipes that are, you know, outlandish and a little bit crazy, I'm never ever able to really master them or get them even close. They usually end up like, I'm gonna give oatmeal cookies a simple 3-ingredient recipe. For example, I made a giant cookie, one giant cookie. I think it's because I get in a rush and I don't really want to follow the directions. And I like recipes that can give you a little bit of lenience, which is like, follow the recipe. But my best treat that I'm like pretty always gonna get 100% right is banana bread. That's like my only thing. Other than that, it's like a 1 in a 100 chance of the recipe coming out pretty okay. So I'm glad this one is, you know, going with some kinks, but majorly without. All right, this is going to be my cinnamon roll filling, like the inside of it. So I'm super proud of that. Now it's been about 2 hours, so I'm gonna take my dough out and check on that because it's been in there proofing, rising for like 2 hours, yeah. Okay. It's huge. What the freak? I guess I gotta work a little bit faster now. Check the recipe again. I probably shouldn't have done this yet. I wasn't ready for the stress. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what do I do next? Come on, Tiffany, show me the recipe. Holy crap, this is incredible. I've literally never made bread before. But that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's huge. So I've got my dough rolled out. Really pretty, actually. It looks really nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a stick of butter, well, a slab, into the microwave so I can baste my dough and then make sure I have like enough butter to baste it in between while it proofs and heats and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and melt this in the microwave for 10 seconds. But yeah, if you're new to my channel and you've made it this far in the video, this is kind of my life. I am not, I mean, I am normal, but like, you know what I mean? I'm not like other kids my age. This is my spring break, and I am not complaining. This is pretty nice. Although I do wish I was at a beach. But I heard it's pretty hectic down in Florida, so all my Florida friends, be safe during spring break. I know this video will probably be up after that, or maybe right at the end, and then I can check on everyone, see how they're doing, but just stay safe, everyone. Love everyone the mostest. But I guess I'm not doing completely nothing for spring break because I do have plans with my cousin to celebrate her 21st birthday on Friday. So we are going to be going to the world's largest, or America's largest country western dancing hall, and we're going to be getting hillbillied up and celebrating her 21st birthday. And I'm super excited for her because she doesn't do like a lot of crazy things, and I feel like this is gonna be pretty crazy. Now I'm adding my mascarpone little topping, sort of like a cream cheese schmear, onto my dough. Okay, the final step is basically to roll these bad puppies up and get them ready for baking. So we're gonna take a moment and just, to Mr. Pillsbury, please, you know I didn't use your brand today, I made them myself, but please, for me, work out. Let's see. Whoa, we did it. Today I'm gonna be creating the world's longest cinnamon roll, and I hope you guys stay around because look at this thing. It's crazy. Okay, so I grabbed a knife to cut my cinnamon rolls, and I realized that that's not gonna work. So I looked up the best way, and the internet said floss, which I didn't believe at first, but let me show you this little life hack. You grip it and rip it. Oh. I am preparing the cinnamon rolls. I let them refrigerate overnight because I was too tired last night. But here they are. They're about to go into the oven for 20 minutes on 375. They look really good. Some of them are cracking though, but I think that's just the butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these bad boys in and see what happens when they come. So my rolls are burning. I'm gonna take them out. But look, they look really good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and taste test one of my cinnamon rolls. So I'm gonna be real honest that it tastes like a State Fair unsalted pretzel, but in a good way. But overall, you cannot taste the tiramisu effort that I was going for here, and that's okay. It's honestly just a very fancy looking piece of bread. Overall, my efforts and all, like an 8 out of 10. Especially since this is my first time using yeast, I'm pretty proud of myself.